What up, Dokkaners? So I wanted to do a final wrap-up video on the Fated Showdown campaign because now that the results are in, they've also done some extra post-game sort of adjustments for some of you guys to still pick up the pieces on your respective teams. What you're looking at here is the winning side's wallpaper, but let me just say, ultimately it didn't matter because this is Team Vegeta. Team Goku is able to buy their own wallpaper on their side. So in reality, all we did was just squabble over nothing, because win or lose, the other team was able to buy their own respective wallpapers with their own Kiri. All that was done was it was a nice, fun community event where two sides went at it, and that's it. And honestly, that's probably the only way that you can truly cater to both sides in a gacha game without angering the other. Because if we think about this from another angle, what if there was like a Dragonstone prize that only one side would get? Both teams can get 10 Dragonstones. But what if there was like a 200 stone grand prize for Team Vegeta or Team Goku, depending on who won? No matter what, first of all, it would have probably incentivized some really shady moves, like maybe some auto clicking, some other things, maybe some bot accounts and whatnot. But then on top of that, no matter what you did, whether it was legit or not, one team would have won, one team would have lost, and there would have been a very noticeable gap in terms of morale. Team Vegeta would have been upset, Team Goku would have been upset, vice versa, depending on who won. It would have been a whole thing. So the fact that they did this over something very trivial as a wallpaper, which at the end of the day ultimately didn't even matter, is good, because it gave us what we wanted, which was the competition in name only, with nothing truly at stake. Even if there wasn't an actual showdown aspect, if you chose Team Goku, you would have run through that Goku event, you would have farmed up the Goku Kiri, and then you would have bought all this. Team Vegeta, same thing. I already bought the wallpaper during my live stream when we were summoning for the Nappa Vegeta, but you can see right here, it costs 2,000 Kiri. I still have a ton left over, and based on what I'm seeing here, I can spend the rest of it on any one of these, and I'm obviously going to spend it on the Zenny. I'll do that towards the end of the video. How much can I get? Wait, what? Oh my god. Dang. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot of Zenny. But you know what? I deserve that after all the time that I put in. So what they've done now since the event is over is that they've brought back the 2 stages because they are aware of what happened, right? A lot of people, I'm sure they're aware in general. A lot of people don't read because we're Dragon Ball fans. They don't pay attention. So they are not aware of the fact that this event is out, but more importantly, how long it was out. During that tabulation period, we had what, like a 6-day window, 5-day window, something like that. And during that time, if you didn't put in the time to grind it all out, then all of that Kiri that you farmed afterwards or before or whatever, that's all you got, right? Now you can run the rest. So with whatever keys you have left over, you can jump back into the Goku fight or the Vegeta fight, and you can still farm out the Kiri. I like how it now says more Kiri can be obtained in stage 2 than stage 1. I don't think that was there in the beginning. But why are they offering this? They're offering this so that you can still go in, use those keys, just not on a time crunch. Well, you sort of have a time crunch because this goes away on the 7th. But you can go back in and you can farm whatever you need to in order to just buy out the shop, because maybe you don't necessarily care about farming out all the keys, but you should at least do the bare minimum to get all of this, right? Not these. You want to get the meat. You want to get all 3 levels of meat. You want to get the Kais, the Grand Kais, the Link Skill Orbs, the Rainbow Link Skill Orbs, and more importantly, the 10 Dragon Stones. So in order to do all of that, you would have to run through... Actually, wait, I think I made a graphic on this. Yeah, here it is. So this is what you would have to do. You need 900 Kiri for 10 stones, 6,000 for the 3 Rainbow Orbs, 540 for the 6 Medium Orbs, 2,800 for the 70 Small Orbs, 1,800 for all 10 Grand Kais, meaning you're farming out 2 of each, 400 for 10 Sleepy Kais, 450 for 3 large meat, 270 for 3 medium meat, 120 for 3 small meat. So in total, 13,280 would be required to buy everything. And in my honest opinion, you should. These Rainbow Link Skill Orbs specifically, while they are few and far between, they're a very valuable asset because you don't get these too often outside of paid packs. So free-to-play players, low-spending players, farming these out in general is good. You don't necessarily have to use them, but if you can save up maybe 20 or 30 of these on any given day, if a new unit comes out that you really care about, you could get those links that really matter maxed out. For example, Big Bad Boss. I see a lot of friend units these days with the Big Bad Boss link specifically maxed out right away. and then the rest sort of work their way in as they organically level up. So 13,280 would be required for the whole thing. If you get 450 Kiri per run, which is what you would get on stage 2, then you would need to do 29.5 runs. You would have to spend 90 keys on the higher difficulty stage. And we were given 1,000, actually 1,100 of these keys. So that should tell you all you need to know. It's not going to take a lot of time for you guys to get all that. So I would recommend that you go and do it so you can get those rewards minimum. And then of course, if you want the wallpaper, do that. I don't care about the wallpaper, and I just wanted to have this in the video to show you guys what it looks like for the other team. If it's, I mean, look, if I didn't tell you I was Team Vegeta and you didn't know me, you probably couldn't have figured out based on this whose side we're actually on. Because while I am Team Vegeta, I'm fighting Vegeta in this picture, right? I'm on the side of Goku as we collectively are heading towards Vegeta. So this doesn't really look like a Team Vegeta wallpaper to me. But more importantly than that, the frames are just driving me crazy. I'm a huge wallpaper hater when it comes to these low-end animated things. It's probably because I also play Legends and I'm so used to seeing such like nice frame rate stuff. Legends type of graphics on Dokkan would make for a very taxing experience for low-end devices. The memory capacity would probably be pushed to the absolute limit. It already is pretty insane. What was like 30 gigs for this game? So like adding all that stuff, I am aware that it would be a serious issue. It's already kind of lagging. Like sometimes when you click on, I think physical UI Royal Blue, it takes a while to actually see the unit when you try to click on it. Like right there, clicking on it. Yeah, look at how long it's taken for that. Like this is a pretty taxing display, and it's on an older game. So I understand that there are software limitations. I just think that if you're going to animate, actually give it some real animations. Even if it's something small and maybe inconsequential, I still go back to one of my favorite. I'll show you guys my favorite wallpaper in a second, but this one's my second favorite. This one's not that fancy, but it's the nice collection of colors and the, you know, very subtle but still noticeable little nice well-framed sparkles that are kind of moving around and cycling through characters. This has a satisfying sort of sizzle appeal to it. But again, my favorite wallpaper of all time is an older April Fool's wallpaper from, I don't remember how many years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. It's this one. This is still my favorite. Look at the way the bubbles fly up here. It's not going at 1 frame per second. It's actually got some movement to it. It's got some nice animations. The top end, there's no animation at all. It's just the water, but that like sparkly, lifelike water gives this wallpaper some feel, some energy, and I like it. I like how it contains everything from Dokkan, like in terms of all the buttons that you can interact with, all underneath. I don't know, this has always been my favorite, and anytime I'm not using the wheel trick for my summons, I always come back to this. So yeah, I just think that wallpapers look nice, but if you're gonna start venturing into the animated thing, actually do it. Don't give us this nobody. I am going to be very salty and very mean about it, but that's just how I feel. I think I can speak for everybody when I say nobody cares about the animated part of this. Everybody likes the art. The animation is garbage. Nobody cares. We did this because the art's cool and we're doing it for the love of the game, not because of that. So either stop doing it or actually put some effort in to the animation. Like even this one, even that looks nicer because there's more movement. I don't know. I think it's just the framiness. Like the 1 or 2 frames just rubs me the wrong way so much. I could make a 20-minute video on how much I hate that. In fact, I already did. I made a 9-minute video. So yeah, please, once again, friendly reminder, use all of your remaining keys, not necessarily to do all of it, but just to do enough. 13,280 Kiri is the magic number to buy all of these things. But then if you also want the wallpaper, that would cost you another 2,000. That'd be actually 15,000. Wait, what's the number? We should add 2,000 to this. So it'd be 50. Yeah, actually, you know what? So yeah, I'm gonna write this down. 15,000 to buy everything. 15,000 plus that new wallpaper. Okay, so yeah, do that. So that would cost you a couple of extra runs here, but still very doable. You don't need to go above and beyond and do all of your key runs. If you do, you are only doing it for Zenny. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and buy all these. Boom. And that's the end of that chapter. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Goku versus Vegeta team showdown overall. Did you enjoy the heated rivalry of this whole thing? Did you enjoy the back and forth? Did you guys enjoy the little, you know, fun little beef between me and Truth? It was all in good fun, nothing serious. What are your thoughts on the whole thing? Do you think that they should do this again in the future? And if so, what is the next big rivalry that we should be venturing into? I would probably guess most people are going to say Gogeta versus Vegeta. So let me know what your idea would be for the next rivalry. And if so, which side would you take? So in the case of Vegeta versus Gogeta, y'all know I'm a Gogeta fanboy, but I do love Vegito. So I don't know. That one might be even tougher than this one. Just as long as you don't do a stone grand prize, everyone will be fine. So thank you so much for watching. I forgot my outro. What did I say? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below in the comments. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of myself. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. I'm gonna wait till this video hits 11 minutes so it'll look nice and pretty on the video. Bam!